It cannot be understated that time served is the big headline from this day-long hearing for supporters and for the defendant, Marilyn Mosby. We're here at federal court in Greenbelt, and late this afternoon, the defense got what it fought very hard for. The judge handed down a sentence of time served plus 3 years of supervised release, the first 12 months of it in home detention, identical sentences for both of the outcomes, both of the guilty verdicts from her 2 separate trials, the 2 perjury convictions and an identical sentence for the mortgage fraud conviction. The sentences will run concurrently. It means Marilyn Mosby will spend no time behind bars. That result had her supporters cheering and had Mosby in tears when she spoke to reporters outside the courthouse.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for the fight. Thank you to everyone who signed that petition. Thank you for the federal public defender team that so eloquently advocated on my behalf. Thank you. I swear God sent angels into my life to see me when I felt like I wasn't being seen. And I'm just so grateful to each and every one of you. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge those of you locally who were fighting for me from the beginning. The Sheenas, the Hakis, the Earthas, the Bills. I'm just so incredibly grateful.
We love you.
Reverend Slayton, thank you.
We love you, sister.
This is not over. But God was here today, and I know He's with me.
Always.
He touched the heart of this judge and has allowed me to go home to my babies.
The government came here this morning asking for 20 months incarceration, arguing that jail time was needed to send a message and as a deterrent. No comment from prosecutors on their way out today, but we did get reaction from a pair who just might be the most vocal, energetic, and consistent Mosby critics. We're talking about Keith Davis Jr. and his wife, Kelly Davis. Kelly Davis has been telling us for some time that she's been following the case. We've been talking to her, but so far she's declined to say anything publicly, citing the fact that she is a mother as well.
She shouldn't have went to jail. She's a mother. Regardless of how I feel about her, she should not have been in jail. She is a mother, and a mother should not have ever been separated from their children. It's time for us to heal. She's been held accountable. That is enough. But does she need to be in jail? Absolutely not. We know all too well what that's like.
And what about you, Keith?
I definitely think that she should not have to do any jail time. I wouldn't send anybody to prison.
So this is far from over. Mosby's attorney told the judge she maintains her innocence. Her appeals are continuing. She's going to keep asking for a pardon. And we also know that the defense intends to fight the judge's ruling at the start of this day. That was a big win for the prosecution. They asked for the judge to order forfeiture of Mosby's Longboat Key condo, saying if she hadn't lied in order to get it, she wouldn't have been able to buy it. The judge agreed, ordered the forfeiture. The defense immediately asked for a stay, and that is litigation that continues. Reporting live from Greenbelt, I'm Kate Amara, WBAL TV 11 News.
Kate, great work at the courthouse and all throughout this case. And as you know, Kate, Mosby's ex-husband was at the courthouse, City Council President Nick Mosby, who has supported her through it all.
Kate also spoke with him to get his reaction to this sentence.
I think it's been a very long, very expensive and grueling process for my family, more importantly, my daughters. And, you know, I'm thankful for the court for keeping their mother with their children. You know, this has been a case about her money the entire time. Still very perplexed, but thankful for where we are right now.
And was it touching that the judge said the fact that she's a mother of 2 young daughters really weighed heavily into her factored into her decision.
Yeah, I think that was critically important.
Marilyn Mosby had a lot of supporters rallying outside of the courthouse today.
Yeah, for more on that, we now turn to David Collins, who's also live at the courthouse in Greenbelt. David.
Hi, good evening. Jubilation spilled out of the courthouse. Some of Marilyn Mosby's supporters had both hands in the air shouting, "No jail time." It unfolded right down there. The crowd broke into cheers and chants, "We will not be moved." And we do not. Who do we love? Marilyn. She left the courthouse with her 2 daughters, who also addressed supporters. Dozens of them arrived by bus and car. They were anxious all day. They held a prayer service asking for divine intervention for mercy and justice. They made an impressive showing in sheer numbers inside and outside the courthouse. They say they came to show the judge how much Marilyn means to the community. This is what some had to say.
Us watching in attendance, it was a beautiful moment, just to see that, all of the hard work of the community trying to get her, the support that she needed.
I saw you here. I saw both of you guys here earlier today. What do you make of this?
It's tremendous. It's reflective of unity in the community. When you mobilize and organize, you can achieve great things.
No one thought she should have been prosecuted in the first place. They thanked the judge for not bowing to the pressure from the prosecution. One of many supporters told me that this is a happy day. Reporting live from Greenbelt, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.